Well, this is embarrassing that there is no video on this, but I got it to work. So what is going on with the webcam? Oh, there we go. Now we're working. I can't believe it. I got it to work. So this is amazing. It's Mike Duffy checking in here from Dubai. It's 4 or 5 a.m. I flew in last night, and I just wanted to show you. I wanted to prove that you can go live on YouTube with under 50 subs. That is correct. So this channel you're watching me on is I Am YouTube Famous. You can sign up for the class reminders. We have free option and we have paid option. So free option is joining myself Saturdays 9 a.m. Eastern. We do it on Zoom. You can register for Zoom updates on our website, IamYouTubeFamous.com. I'm going to type that in the chat. If you hear background music, that is prayer time here in Dubai. I was woken up and I was like, I've got to figure out why on my MacBook I can do lives on YouTube, but on my Windows 11 laptop I wasn't able to. I had to create another user account. So that's what you typically know from me is I run a business called Don't Get Hacked, Call Us for Help, and we provide 24/7 technology support to business owners worldwide. So I'm going to go just drop in the chat how you can sign up for the weekly class reminders. I'm not tired. 14-hour flight from Newark, and then probably fell asleep about 11 p.m. working on some stuff. So in the chat, I'm going to just type this in. Sign up for weekly class reminders. Sign up for YouTube University. I'm not sure if I'm the only one. I'm going to have to go do some research because typically content creators, you have to have 50 subscribers to go live. And I'm not sure how well known of a trick this is. So we started this week will be week 11 of YouTube University. So we started going live on Saturdays 11 weeks ago and posting twice weekly to our channel. So an hour-long Zoom and then a 5-minute rundown I, as the instructor, provide to the students. So in case you missed the class, I have a one hour video per week and then a 5-minute video per week. And that consistency over 11 weeks has granted us going live on this I Am YouTube Famous YouTube channel at 15 subs. We technically have 16, but I gained one during my first live. So under 50 subs, you can go live. I'm going to go grab my phone so I can share this on the interwebs. If the video quality looks like shit, I'm using my built-in high-def HP webcam. The Logitech's plugged in, but I've not been able to get Chrome to recognize it, but it works well on Zoom. So this is a Logitech 4K Brio. Usually works amazing. Not sure why Chrome going live from YouTube in Chrome is not recognizing it, but I'll figure that out. I will figure that out. And then I'm going to just go do a little bit of a deep dive on why you want to get started with YouTube and work on becoming YouTube famous. It's exposure. It's literally exposure. Google's #1 search engine, YouTube's #2 search engine, AI's quickly coming #3 search engine. All these Google indexes YouTube. YouTube indexes YouTube, and AI indexes YouTube. So if you want your videos to get, if you want your business to be found, post videos. If you want more business, post videos. Because when you go meet people in person or online and they find out about you or your business, they're gonna search you. And YouTube is not a walled garden like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, etc., etc., etc. Those social platforms, yes, you're going to grow audiences over there, but that video content's not searchable across the internet. So the only audience you're going to grow on Facebook is really the audience already on Facebook, which is great. What we're going to show you in IamYouTubeFamous.com is you can connect your YouTube account with all these other social medias. And then when you post once on YouTube, it'll connect. It'll automatically push to all the other social medias. It works great. We just found out that we were reviewing analytics of a Instagram account and found out that Instagram account had thousands of views in a month, and we don't actually post anything to that Instagram post. We don't post anything manually to Instagram. It's all uploaded from YouTube over to Instagram. Just more traction on your videos, more traction to your website. You still got to convert sales. We're just creating organic traffic. That is what we're doing with this YouTube post first on YouTube method. I've not dropped that link. I'm doing that right now. IamYouTubeFamous.com. We also have a Facebook group, and I don't want to get distracted. Let's see. I'll go open up. I may not be logged into Facebook on this user account. Just shared the Facebook link. I just want to post them, pin them in the comments for future, just to show you that if you're working on YouTube, if you've got a YouTube account, you should literally be. I need to grab my phone so I can get my password. So just stay put, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to post the Facebook group there just because we put. This is free class. If you go over to IamYouTubeFamous.com, the website, it is a video sales letter on why, the whole technical reason why you should be on YouTube, right? Video sales letter. It's a video presentation, and it literally spells out you get paid more for your YouTube content than you would over at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc. I'm not saying stop posting over there. If you're already posting over there, do it. But take that video, also throw it up on YouTube. And then you can measure your audience over on YouTube and compare it to Facebook, compare it to Instagram. I am speaking as a business owner. I have been I've been providing 24/7 tech support. What does that mean? We sell computers, we fix computers, we protect you from hackers, we back up your data, we show you all the security breaches possible at your business. That is what I've been doing for 2 decades. The business has changed. You used to list your business in Yellow Pages, the community paper, coffee news, and like coffee stag. All these offline places is where you used to post your business. Then people started building websites and vlogs and blogs and all this, and then joining social media, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And social media is great for people you already know, or you have like that, friends of friends of friends through Facebook. They're great. Online social media platforms are great for building business, or at least getting known. They're great for getting known, but if you're not having conversations with these people, Where is that business transaction happening, right? This is why you should be making video content, explaining to potential customers what you do and how you can help them with their problem, right? Make those videos, put them on YouTube. Once once people need your help and they know, like, and trust you, they're going to go forward with any of the help that you give them. So, for example, I don't have any live viewers on this right now, so I'm going to go to my main YouTube account. I'm going to go watch this just to get my number up and see if I can get the YouTube algorithm to share this out. So, because I talked to another quick story why we've started IamYouTubeFamous.com. If you have a business, you're traditionally going and collecting business cards. I got all these in New Jersey, United States last week. So this is 2025, August 2025. And people are still handing these out, which are great. Especially the ones with faces on them. Oh wow, I know there's a couple. Okay. Gretchen's got her face on hers. Jamie's got her face on hers. I know there's another one on here too. And what this does is it helps people associate. They're going to just know, like, and trust. I know there's another one in here. It doesn't matter though. It helps people associate with you, know, like, and trust you, right? They've heard you a couple times, but when you're networking in person, you got like 30 seconds to make an impression. You may have been dragged out of bed, your makeup shit, your hair shit, your clothes are shit. Like, meeting at a networking event may not be the best impression, but on your business card, if you can list a couple things you do, she's a realtor, so I don't exactly know what she specializes in. My business card, I got a list of stuff. So just at that point, with your face on your business card and a list of services, people have an idea. Oh, hey, it's just not one thing. Mike's not just cybersecurity. He is helping people with selling computers, data recovery, A, B, C, D, or I at least have connections to those type of individuals, and they'll give me a better rate or give me a non-bullshit answer. Because this is the challenge when trusting people is they say they do all these services, but are they actually competent and professional at delivering those services? Just because you slap your face on a business card does not mean you're competent. It just means you spent like $100 and got business cards. That does not mean you're a 6, 7, 8-figure business owner. You might just be a hobbyist and not have a following. And this is why I want you to make videos. Because when you spend the time to make videos, people get acquainted with your face, your voice, your posture. They instantly get to decide whether they like you or not. And then you can list, hey, do you have a problem with this? This video is titled, you can go live on under 50 subscribers. Not many people, this is like insider knowledge with YouTube. Not many people know that you can go, I looked this up on ChatGPT, Manus. I was searching. All the YouTube documentation says 50. I'm at 15, actually 16. This is my second live on this channel. And let me go find okay, which YouTube am I in? Okay, switch it off of this one. So why should you listen to me about my YouTube strategy? Well, we have multiple channels, and multiple of those channels are monetized, which means they have over 1,000 subs. Like, look, I've got 3, 4, 4. I have 5 on here. I have more than that. And 1,900 subs, 3,000 subs, 18, like, I've got a Slack. You cannot even see it because the screen is too bright, but we have a lot of subs. It may not seem like a lot of subs to somebody with 1 million subs, but you don't get to 1 million subs without starting with 0 subs. And then you get to 50, then you get to 100, then you get 200. So we're all building these channels out, right? And you need to get your videos out there. You need to get your video content out there because more important, it's 2025. Traditional TV is dying. And what are you doing when you're driving or on the metro or walking around? You're scrolling on this thing. And this is exactly, mark my words, this video stating this. I'm like, me going live at 15 subscribers is breaking news. I've got no viewers on this, but that's fine because I know in a month, 6 months, or a year, somebody's going to find this video and say, wow, why didn't I know this before? Why wasn't I signed up to IamYouTubeFamous.com for their free masterclass every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern? Why was? Because you didn't know about it. You didn't know about it, but we're going to rank this video so that when it starts showing up, and then people are going to learn this information. It may change in the future. You may not be able to go live with under 50 subs in the future, but currently, August 5th, 2025, you are, and I'm proving it because if you go look at my account right now, I've got 16 subs, but this is only one of multiple accounts I have, right? So let's go. I can ramble because there's literally nobody watching this right now, except I'm going to start watching it from my other account right now. So I am. And I don't want to talk too much about myself. I do business technology consulting, video consulting, podcast consulting for business owners. I know a ton of business owners out there just getting started. They don't know what to do. Their traditional marketing may not be working for them. I just spoke to a podcaster who's like 80 episodes in, and she's like, Mike, I got like 50 downloads per week or every 2 weeks. And it's like, wow, are you putting it up on YouTube? And she's like, well, yes, I'm putting it on YouTube. And I'm like, well, we need to supercharge it because you have people helping you put it up on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and X and TikTok, but they may not have everything set. They're able to take your product and get it put up. They may not have your YouTube optimized in order to get to monetization. So let me do a review. Look, week 1. What? Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Go live with 15 subs. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can turn this brightness down. There we go. Go live with 15 subs. Yes, it's real. Hey, that's me talking to you right now. I'm going to watch it. It's me talking to you. There we go. Perfect. See if it shows up. I got one watcher. Perfect. I send myself some hearts. A smiley face. Yep. Party confetti. Yep. Couple 100s. Boom. Okay. So in the early days when you're getting started out, you might have to do this. You might have to give yourself some of your own traction, right? Because you got to. I have an audience over at Don't Get Hacked, Call Me for Help, which is my first YouTube channel, which is monetized, over 1,000 subs, over 4,000 watch hours, right? But that's technology support, cybersecurity support, and I want to make sure that you have a safe place to ask for technology help without getting scammed by unprofessional help or ChatGPT help, because I know how much y'all love asking ChatGPT for help. The thumbnail I created for this YouTube channel for this live was created with ChatGPT. I know how much everybody loves AI tools and how it's your best friend and it gets you. I understand. I'm not going to knock you for that type. See, we're going to put more devices on. Go log into more devices and watch me from my other devices. Anyway, I know being a business owner can be lonely sometimes because if your schedule's not packed full of work, you're like, what am I doing wrong? Maybe your offer is no longer valid. Maybe your pricing is not, like, economies change, audience changes, right? Then you got to adapt. It happens to every business. You can do something solid for 20 years, and all of a sudden the phone stops ringing, et cetera, and you're like, what's happened? Well, I know in the technology field what's happened. ChatGPT's happened. I definitely feel that because I have a lot of clients say, "Hey, I've I've got a good story recently." So I'm not going to use anybody's names because I don't want to make her feel bad. But a lot of people will. The whole reason I have my Don't Get Hacked Call Me for Help is I'm gonna ramble about the other YouTube channel while we try to get some viewers in this video that aren't me. Okay, so let me see if I can get these devices on. I might crash the internet with like 5 devices on Wi-Fi here. iPhone, and Android. Okay. I don't want to share anything. I just want to see if we can get a couple viewers in here, and then I'll take questions. It's really just make some content here. I want all videos. What we teach in YouTube University is realistically to start building stuff out with YouTube. Put effort and focus into YouTube. It is going to replace TV. How long can Netflix, HBO, Paramount, all these streaming services? They have a lot of debt from making a lot of content, and you can tell with the subscriber base that the pricing keeps going up, which means they're losing subscribers. So I know a few people in the industry, and they're like, make your own content. Grab a camera, make your own content, learn how to edit it, and then get it posted everywhere. So this is coming from inside Hollywood execs who sell stuff to the streaming platforms. And I found this out last month, July, while I was filming. Things are changing, and you can be the master and controller of your own destiny, but you need to get out of the box and get video content made. And what we're saying is post once on YouTube and use repurpose.io to plug it into all these other social medias, right? So rather than you scheduling posts and doing whatever it is that you do, manually posting stuff, manually making reels, whatever, think long-term vision. Think bulk creation, bulk upload. Because we all know you're going to get busy. You've got a spouse, you got kids, you got pets, you got travel, you got vacation, you got sick time, you got birthdays, you got holidays. You're not always in the best mood every single minute of every single day. So what we teach in YouTube University is to constantly be making that content, and don't even edit it, right? If you want to do reels or shorts, there's a time and place for that. You can manually upload that stuff, but I want you to focus on making a season at a time and putting it on YouTube, whether that's 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos, 20-minute videos, hour-long videos. Make a batch of content, upload it all to YouTube, schedule it. You can do that drip campaign. 1 video a day, 1 video a week. If you have no audience, I would do 1 video a week just so you don't get behind on making. It happens to everybody. I've got shows which are kind of in hiatus right now because I need to find. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and what I want to have done, I got a lot of excuses as well, right? So it's like, hey, I'm going to build this YouTube University and teach you my experience over the last 5 years of working with Hollywood inside, like people from the TV and movie production world I'm going to teach you what I've learned. So that way I can learn across multiple genres what content's working, what's not, and the motivation level you need to have as a human to actually create content. Because it can be super demotivating when you're making a bunch of content and you think nobody's seeing it. But the reason you think nobody's seeing it is because you don't have a big enough audience yet. So let's make content, let's throw it up on YouTube, keep making content, keep making better content, keep learning your skills of writing, producing, editing, blah, 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 blah. And then in 3, 6, 9, 12 months, you'll see how the audience has grown and what the feedback or what the analytics on that video is like, which will then make you feel all warm inside and say, hey, I should be doing more of this. But when you don't have an audience, or you have a very small audience, or it takes a while to get that feedback, it can be quite demotivating. And that's a hole a lot of podcasters fall into, is they're pumping out content. And they're like, hey, I went from 10 to 15 downloads. And I'm like, yes, but out of that 10 to 15 downloads, what percentage actually listen to your show? I'm going to tell you, industry statistic across Spotify and Apple Podcasts, 18%. Yes, 18%. So if you got 10 downloads, 1.8 humans actually listen to it. However, we know that YouTube's going to give us much granular analytics with a way smaller subscription base. And this is another reason. There's a time. If you go to IamYouTubeFamous.com, my video sales letter is there. It will explain many of the reasons why I like using YouTube as a not as a medium, as a measurement and analytics tool that teach you to make better video content. Anyway. And then what I'll do is I'll just run this for an hour, and then that's just another hour of content I've added onto this YouTube channel. Consistency. I'm teaching consistency. When you get access to tools and you're allowed to use them, go ahead and use them, because then you're going to be ahead of the curve. Okay, that's in the wrong account because I'm already in that account. Don't mind me, I'm literally just watching myself from my other devices, and then I'll come back to talking. So if you are seeing this, drop in the chat. I was able to get this my second live video on I Am YouTube Famous, and we're inviting you to sign up for IamYouTubeFamous.com free masterclasses every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, where we're going to teach you how to get your content. We're going to teach you how to become YouTube famous and how to get your video content out there to get more business into your business. Or you can take what I'm teaching and sell this to a business owner, because there's no business owners really. There's a couple focusing on video content and ranking their SEOs and making sure they show up on Google My Business. Very small percentage out there. Okay, why can I not? There we go. Could not find it for some reason. Okay, this should be number 2 viewer. Come on. As it's saying, in the early days when you're building organic, you are going to. There's a couple of different ways to get subs. There's a couple different ways to was gonna go share it on my YouTube. Not my YouTube, my Facebook. That's where I was gonna go share it. Facebook. Okay. So when you start out, you're gonna have small. Like 15 subs, 16 subs is not. My laptop's gonna die. Give me 1 second while I go and plug it in because I'm in a hotel room in Dubai right now. I just left the United States, and since we've unlocked this, I want my goal. The goal is to do a 1 hour is to go live every single day on this channel and show you how to get subscribers on YouTube. You're gonna have to do organic. If you don't want to do paid ads is like paid traffic and you're sending people to this YouTube channel. My goal is to get this to 1,000 subs without any paid traffic. Our other channels have had paid traffic run to them. This one, I want all organic just from social media posts, and then exploiting things like going live and shorts and all the other ways you can get traffic to your YouTube channel, right? So what? Spam on my American number. The other thing you're going to learn is what time is your audience actually awake on YouTube. This is why the best thing to do is just shoot lives. Have topics for your lives. What my topic for this one is you're finding this video because we're going to rank it for building YouTube, growing your YouTube to 1,000 subs and past, getting monetized on YouTube. How are you going to be doing that? Making content, doing lives and possible, doing shorts. We're not going to be talking about, well, you can still do, okay. And if I get any comments about faceless YouTube accounts, that's fine. You could still do a live with the faceless account, but you're going to likely have to be at the 50 subs because what you're going to do is you're going to just upload and rebroadcast your faceless content is all we're going to really do in that situation. That you can use like StreamYard or something for that. So I might do. I have to make new videos for my faceless. Wow, Mike, you've got a ton of YouTube accounts. Yes, because we're testing all of my ideas across all the multiple different niches. So I'm just attempting to get this Android over on Wi-Fi here. My US data plan does not roam apparently, which is fine. I was aware of that. This is Dubai Emirates phone. My Canadian phone has international roaming. If you want, we could talk about travel as well. So anyway, go over, subscribe. If you're watching this, like and subscribe and go over to IamYouTubeFamous.com and sign up because then you'll see this face again Saturdays with a whole class of YouTubers learning from a monetized YouTuber how to move the needle with your YouTube and get your podcast found because that is typically what I deal with a lot of. That's what I deal with a lot consulting on content. Which usually is that the people running your technology, the reason your content is not being seen is because the people running the show with your content and getting you out there are not doing a good job of it. I don't want to throw them underneath the bus. There's a lot of good well-intentioned people out there who will solve tech issues for you, but that's what they're doing. They're solving a small tech issue for you. They're not solve the issue of you reaching a bigger audience. They're not solving it, and I'm here to solve that for you. Okay, so why is this one not going on to Wi-Fi? Super odd. Why won't this one connect? Okay. And then, so what I told you I was doing was I was going on to, when you're first getting it started, a YouTube account started on YouTube, you're gonna have to get the traction going. You're gonna have to organically go and share your stuff out. If you're wondering why your social media is not growing, LinkedIn is not growing, your YouTube's not growing, your podcast ain't growing, you're relying on people to come and discover you and find you. That's going to be slow. I'm just going to put that out there. Waiting for people to naturally find you. If you're not talking about it, that's going to be slow. Facebook's not going to suggest you, like Spotify's not going to, like all these platforms aren't going to spotlight you or send traffic your way unless you're making noise and saying, hey, I'm here. Let's get this party started. Come watch my stuff. Come into the chat and ask me questions. Nobody's going to find you unless you're making noise. I know because I've been running a business for 20 years, and the ones who make noise get the most traction. I might still be a little bit tired, and that might be why I'm operating slowly, but we're live about 38 minutes in, and I've got almost 3 viewers. 3 uniques. All other accounts I have. Okay, so I wonder if my daughter's even subscribed to me. Hey, it's Mike checking in from She's subscribed. There we go. We'll give her that. My daughter has subscribed to me. So let's go watch. I should have 3 now. Let's see. Let's see if that number goes up to 3. And don't think that I'm weird that I'm doing this because I've spoken to so many YouTubers. As I said, there we go. We're up at 3. So I'm gonna go get my laptop power cable because my laptop's gonna die. But what I was gonna say is, you want to know the ins and outs of YouTube. You want to know how to build traction, get an audience, get people to watch your video. You have to show up everywhere. So you have to be promoting yourself. You got to be noisy, and you got to be sharing those links out, and you got to go to events and tell people you're a YouTuber. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna move this over. There. Mind me as I'm looking for the place to plug this stuff in. When you're in a foreign country and have to use a travel adapter, where do you plug stuff in? Where do you plug stuff in? Where do you plug stuff in? It's got to be on the other side of the bed. I just pulled it out from over there. Sorry. I'll be back. as you watch me run across my hotel room looking for power, which apparently does not exist in half of this room. Then I instantly just made the video worse because I turned off one of my light sources. But the story of this trip is I did not bring my surge bar because I did carry on only. So I am utilizing whatever I brought, which is possibly too short. I'm running off like 4 hours of sleep here. Okay, but no excuses, right? And I blend in with the wall because I got a pink beach shirt on. So I landed and literally went to the steam room and went to the pool. But there we go. We've got... Let's see. If the video... Okay. I am YouTubeFamous.com. Every Saturday, 9 a.m., we run free YouTube University, and we're going to whip your video content into shape. Last week, and literally what I have to do after this video is I have to record a 5-minute review of last week's class because we had an award-winning documentary videographer on, who's also another monetized YouTuber. You can go check him out at Create with Lefty. He's on YouTube at, let's see. What does Lefty show up on as YouTube? He was on our class last Saturday, just talking about how he became monetized and his path, right? Because we're all gonna have different paths based on we're gonna all have different paths to video creation. Different paths to video creation, right? In this instance, this video is alive, which may mean it suffers from technical glitches like lighting, audio, frozen movements, lag, pixelation, all that stuff, because I have not I'm not controlling the environment. I'm not recording this on a fancy camera with a tripod. It's not being heavily there's no editing. This is raw. This, so if I stutter, if I break up, it's because the internet connection, the laptop's not fast enough. This is seriously my travel laptop, right? So this is a burner. Like, if it gets broken, lost, stolen, it doesn't matter because everything's encrypted, everything's locked up, and everything's already up in the cloud. I'll be right back. But this is real life content creation, right? So what we're teaching at YouTube University is there's so many different ways for you to create your video. But what we want you to get started with is, I forgot to go and share it with the world. Okay, let's see. Share. Copy. On Facebook. Let's see if I can go. Again, organically sharing. Literally, the only people watching this is me. That's fine. I got 3 devices watching this, right? So I'll take a screenshot when I'm done. I'll show the analytics. I'm just building content to, clickbait somebody into click. That sounds bad. Clickbaiting sounds weird, but I want people to understand that you don't always have. I went down to 2 because I'm literally. Just sharing this with my social media audience, right? I'm going to say boom. Boom. Boom, I did it again with only 15 subscribers. Come join us. That's like a perfect. My computer just interrupted me, so that's a perfect example of what can happen in a non-controlled environment like a live. Things don't work, things break, your audio sucks, whatever. But at least you created video, right? So if I had 1,000 subs on this channel, I'd have more live viewers. I'd have more feedback in the. There'd be way more. There'd be conversation in the chat other than the link I posted. I don't want you to get discouraged when you're building out your video content. So I'm literally sitting here for an hour. I'm going to sit here for an hour and shoot this, and then go do all the other work related things I have to do since I'm a business owner. And guess how a business works? It's communication. You have to talk to people all day long, solve their problems all day long, and offer to help them all day long. So I'm sitting here to show you how you can get live on YouTube with only 15 subscribers. You got to start from somewhere, so you got to be sharing it all. I'm sharing this. This is my thumbnail for this video. I'm sharing it on YouTube and LinkedIn, YouTube and Instagram right now. Audience over. So, just like in life, we have to share stuff to make friends. Same thing with social media. You got to share what you're doing for people, so people know what you're doing, so they can get interested in what you're doing. YouTube.com/. I'm not using a crew. I've got no employees helping me right now. My wife's not here. My kid's not here. I'm in Dubai by myself and watching this and sharing it out. And I was going to say, I've spoken to a lot of YouTubers and I'm like, hey, I am a monetized YouTube partner, which means I get invited to a lot of YouTube trainings. A lot of YouTube. I think I'm gonna go back for another nap. YouTube partner events, all this fun stuff. And at the end of the day, you ask people, yes, the other YouTube content creators, how they got started. They're watching their own videos, they're liking, they're sharing, they're watching. They may go to all of their friends' devices. They might make a playlist and put all their videos in that playlist and have all those playlists play their videos endlessly on loop. And that is how they're building their audience. You didn't hear it from me. This is how everybody gets started. If you're not a celebrity with a huge following, if you want to become a celebrity, if you want to become an influencer, this is how people are getting started out. I definitely have to go back for another nap. This is jet lag, right? Got in, slept from 11 till 2, tossed and turned, got up, ate something, went back to bed 3 to 4, and then played 40 minutes to get this to work. I'm like, I need to do work. I need to do, like, my brain's like, I need to go. And my eyes are like, you're not even awake yet. Where's the coffee? And you literally have to give people instructions. If you want people to do anything, you have to give them instructions. So I'm writing a Facebook post right now, which is saying, hey, I'm live right now from Dubai with the link for the live, but also to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then Anyway, so last week in the class, we had I was gonna go drop lefties in here. This is the challenge in your business owner. Like, I gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, and this is why we may have long-winded videos. It's like, hey, we should put this into the chat, share this out, get more people. I know when I've done like Instagram lives with celebrities, and it's like, hey, let's get started, and you're on there like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, inviting everybody to come join. Because some days it works out smooth and you get thousands of views, and other days you're not so much. But you leave this stuff up because there's going to be something in this video that resonates with you. That might be a year in the future, 5 years in the future. That's what Lefty was talking about last week in our YouTube university. It was just that, his most popular videos, like he's teaching people the art of making documentaries and for their brand, for their business. He's a videographer. I've taken some of his courses, right, to learn lighting and things I didn't know. And his niche for a while, which is interesting because this niche is really popular, and I don't think enough people are focusing on it, but unboxing videos. So you order stuff, open the box, show the box, open the box, show what's inside, and put it to work. Because a lot of people want to know about things on the internet, but without good reviews, they're not going to buy it. I was this close to making an unboxing video before I left New Jersey. I bought a air compressor. I've got 8 tires to deal with. I got a pickup truck and a trailer. I got 8 tires to deal with. All 8 of those tires want 80 psi, which is a lot. They're heavy duty. You really need a heavy duty compressor for that. My last 2 compressors have died, or they turn on, they don't really work. So I'm like, hey, I want a good compressor because I got 8 freaking tires I got to fill out. I don't want to be spending all day filling up tires. And it's a DeWalt product, so I'm able to utilize my drill or my. I've got a bunch of DeWalt 12 volt, 20 volt batteries I carry around for my power tools. I'm like, hey, if the DeWalt air compressor, I've never seen a DeWalt air compressor, so hey, I was like, within the price range I wanted to spend, but it's a brand name, so I felt better buying a brand name than a cheap Chinese knockoff. And I'm like, hey, if it uses the batteries I already have, that's a win. And it used the batteries I already had. And I'm like, perfect. It's a win. It's a win. It's a win. But I only used it once on 8 tires. So I'm like, hey, when I get back to North America, I should film it and do that unboxing video, right? Just for practice and experience, because with making this video you're watching right now is talking head video. So really, to make an unboxing video look decent, you're gonna have to be using a camera with a tripod. You're gonna have to play out your scenes and your layout, and it is gonna take you some time. And a video like that, you're gonna likely have to do some editing with it. And I just dropped those terms on you, and you're like, oh wow, unboxing video sounds fun, but it sounds like work. Everything worth doing in life is work. So once you learn that everything worth doing in life takes knowledge, work, planning, and execution, okay. So anyway, one of Lefty's most watched videos is an unboxing video. I can believe it. I'm like, I can believe it because people like your personality. They want to see examples of your editing, and they like new stuff, right? So people don't want to be preached at. They want to learn your. I'm hoping I'm not doing too much preaching during this video, but it's my personality, I may not know the right way to fix everything, but I just need somebody else to point something out. And I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Why didn't I figure that out at that point? I'm staring at something, trying to figure out why it doesn't work, and you're like, you're too tired. Sometimes things don't click up here quick enough, and then you go have a nap, you get up, and you're like, hey, that was easy. I just leave it as that if I post anymore. We're still only at 2 live viewers because I'm still on this giving people instructions. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and just copy that over to LinkedIn. Gotta put it everywhere if you want people to know about you. Then I think I'm gonna take a nap till 7. I gotta go really shoot that 5-minute review video too. Boom. My terminology, the wording may not be best on either Facebook. I could have thrown that into ChatGPT and had it write a way better, way more compelling hook. But I'm also learning. This is the fun thing if I'm with business owners. They're really great at a couple things and they're learning the rest of the time, right? And then you find some people who teach you amazing stuff and then they just kind of disappear and you're like, oh, I wonder what happened to that person. So I'm going to go drop Lefty's. Actually, let's go drop our review from this week in this video. Okay. My videos. So yeah, I am YouTubeFamous.com. If you go register over there, you'll get the actual invite and the notifications about YouTube University, Saturdays, 9 a.m. Eastern. I understand that it is summer and everyone is busy, but that's okay because what we want you to do, we're recording all of these. We are recording all of these sessions because we want to slowly teach it. We understand that we're in a very, 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 very small niche over on YouTube. 0.001% ever gets monetized, and that's over 1,000 subs and over 4,000 watch hours. Doesn't mean you're getting paid millions of dollars. It just gives you the ability to be monetized, claim you're monetized, have YouTube post your content, high authority backlinks on Google search. YouTube promotes you, and you get a share of the ad revenue. So there's a bunch of reasons to work on your monetization. I'm just going to put this. Watch week 10 recording of YouTube University. And then Lefty's channel. I'm just putting this in the chat because I can then update the description. No, that search is searching my stuff. I want YouTube to okay. Let's go YouTube and let's go with Lefteris. Let's see, create with Lefteris channel is actually called. Yeah, he's at just under 4,000 subs, so. That sounds like his voice. Okay. Just so you know who I'm referencing, it's a really good it's really good that he joined us because he gave us some really good context. No matter what you think is going to be your most popular video, I'm going to tell you, it ain't. No matter what you think is going to be good content, you're going to be surprised at what your audience tells you is what content your audience resonates with. But it's like telling people to diversify their business. Like, well, I'm good at one thing. I'm like, well, there might actually be a lot of sub niches in that one thing that you do that you could really explore more. But telling humans what to do or suggesting ideas to them, some are going to be open to them, some are not open to them, and that's just the way it is. So you got to just know your audience, put out messages out there, and not get upset if they push back a little bit or they complain. Week 10. Okay, and I want to talk about our week 11 because I've just got a text from Dr. Oliver Reed. So I know a ton of people all over the world, and I'm telling you what you should be doing going forward is YouTube. And a lot of people agree with me, and some are already on YouTube and some aren't. But this Saturday's special guest, I'm going to have to do an email about this because I'm super excited. My co-author, Dr. Oliver Reed, is going to be on Saturday. There. 3 messages. Oops. I popped the button earlier. Gotta get out of my suitcase. I gotta go find a sewing kit to fix it. I still got the button. Yeah, it's in there. That's what happens when you're packing. I just washed this before I threw it on my suitcase, and as soon as I got out of the pool, I unbuttoned, went to button it up, and popped off. But this is one of my beach shirts, so it may have been around the block a couple times, a couple different. If you've been following my traveling for any period of time, I am ending up on beaches all over the place. So Dubai is pretty much a beach, and I just spent a couple weeks in Jersey Shore. Before that, it was Florida or Delaware or Mississippi or Texas. I've just been showing up on beaches all over the United States. We're at we're at an hour, 3 minutes. So again, if you're watching this, you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe because we are teaching, my wife and I, we are teaching you how to become YouTube famous. So why do you want to become YouTube famous? You or somebody you know has a business. They've got a brand, they got a nonprofit. They do community events, homeschooling. Everybody you know in your life is doing some type of activity to get some type of audience to sell products, courses, subscriptions, you name it. People are selling stuff. The easiest way to sell stuff is in person. Second easiest is showing them a video sales letter, or just infographic video, informational video. We all grew up watching infomercials on TV. That is what YouTube is, right? People pitching ideas, products, community, whatever the case may be. That's what people are doing. People are pitching products themselves, services, classes, free classes, martial arts classes, dance classes, whatever the case may be. All they need to do is get in front of video, welcome the audience, and get this video up on YouTube and share it. You know how easy it is to share. Why we're not doing this, why we're not teaching you Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, X, because all those platforms need an account. There's no account needed for YouTube. So all you need to do is take that YouTube link, throw it on a business card, throw it up on a website, throw it on printed material. People will come and watch your video sales letter. And if you're telling them to do something and they like you and their support, I don't know why I've gone down to 1 viewer and there should be 3, but maybe YouTube's caught on to me. And I'm wrapping this up anyway. We're going to teach you the art of coming up with ideas in YouTube University, YouTube Masterclass, whatever you want to call it. I call it I Am YouTube Famous because I am YouTube famous. And we're going to teach you to do what we've done because your business, you, your partner, your parents, your kids, even that lemonade stand down the road, that's a business. Get videos of that lemonade stand on YouTube and share it with people because you're creating noise, you're creating traffic. And if people live down the street, if they live in your neighborhood and they don't see your lemonade stands, but there's a Facebook group, you could go literally take a video, upload it really quickly. You can take a video with this and upload it to Facebook and say, hey, kids are doing a lemonade stand these dates, 5-minute drive away in your neighborhood. Come support the kids. That's the power of video. That's the power of coming to learn. We're going to give you creative ideas, and I want to help you execute on those creative ideas. So I'm going to sign out because I got to go do a video, 5-minute review of my class from week 10 because it is currently Wednesday morning and class 11, week 11 is Saturday. And I should do the email blast, and I got to go create traffic for week 11 of my class on top of all the other stuff I have to do in my business. So thank you for watching. Go subscribe to this channel. Go sign up at IamYouTubeFamous.com. We'll see you in class in the future. There's no end date in sight. I said I was going to do it for a year, 52 weeks. To see, I'm going to build this IamYouTubeFamous.com account to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in that 52 weeks. The question is whether you are going to come along with the journey and learn. And it's okay if you complain. It's okay if you put up a tough face or say it's too hard. I didn't say it was going to be easy. But I'll help you out because that's what I'm here for. Anyway, IamYouTubeFamous.com. Go sign up for class. Subscribe to this channel. I want to get to more than 16 subscribers. So I'm going to be doing this every day. I'm going to bug you about it.